Welcome to Class 9 English, Chapter 1, The Fun They Had. In this session, we will cover all important questions and answers from this chapter. Let's begin. Activity. Calculate how many years and months ahead from now Margie's diary entry is. Margie's diary entry is dated the 17th of May 2157. From 2024, this is approximately 133 years in the future. Question 1. How old are Margie and Tommy? Margie is 11 years old, and Tommy is 13 years old. Question 2. What did Margie write in her diary? Margie wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." Question 3. Had Margie ever seen a book before? No, Margie had never seen a book before. She had only seen telebooks. Question 4. What things about the book did she find strange? She found it strange that the pages were yellow and crinkly, words stood still instead of moving, and when they turned back, the same words were there. Question 5. What do you think a telebook is? A telebook is a book displayed on a television or computer screen where words move instead of staying still like in a printed book. Question 6. Where was Margie's school? Did she have any classmates? Margie's school was right next to her bedroom in her house. She had no classmates. Question 7. What subjects did Margie and Tommy learn? They learned geography and history. Margie was having problems with geography, and Tommy's history sector had once blanked out. Question 8. Reference to context. I wouldn't throw it away. Who says these words? Tommy says these words. What does it refer to? It refers to the television screen or telebook. What is it being compared with by the speaker? It is being compared with the paper book. Question 9. Reference to context. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. Who does they refer to? They refers to children from centuries ago. What does regular mean here? Regular means their usual mechanical teacher. What is it contrasted with? It is contrasted with mechanical teachers. Question 10. What kind of teachers did Margie and Tommy have? They had mechanical teachers, large, black, ugly machines with screens. These teachers gave lessons, asked questions, and had slots for homework and test papers. Question 11. Why did Margie's mother send for the county inspector? She sent for the county inspector because Margie had been doing worse and worse in geography tests given by the mechanical teacher. Question 12. What did he do? He smiled at Margie, gave her an apple, took the teacher apart, and found the geography sector was geared too quick. He slowed it down. Question 13. Why was Margie doing badly in geography? What did the county inspector do to help her? She was doing badly because the geography sector was geared too quick. The inspector slowed it down to an average 10-year level. Question 14. What had once happened to Tommy's teacher? Tommy's teacher had been taken away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely and needed repair. Question 15. Did Margie have regular days and hours for school? If so, why? Yes, She had regular days and hours because her mother believed little girls learned better if they learned at regular hours. Question 16. How does Tommy describe the old kind of school? He described them as special buildings where all kids went together, with human teachers who told them things and gave homework to everyone. Question 17. What are the main features of the mechanical teachers and the schoolrooms that Margie and Tommy have in the story? The mechanical teachers were large, black, ugly machines with big screens that showed lessons and asked questions. They had slots where students put homework and test papers written in punch code. The teachers were adjusted to fit each child's mind and taught them differently. The schoolroom was right next to Margie's bedroom, not a separate building. The mechanical teacher was always on at the same time every day except weekends. There were no classmates. Each student learned alone with their mechanical teacher. Question 18. Why did Margie hate school? Why did she think the old kind of school must have been fun? Margie hated school because the mechanical teacher kept giving her test after test in geography and she was performing poorly. She particularly hated the homework slot where she had to write in punch code. She thought old schools were fun because all kids from the neighborhood came together, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in class, and going home together. They learned the same things so they could help each other with homework and talk about it. The teachers were people, not machines, making learning more human and enjoyable. Congratulations! You have completed all questions from Chapter 1, The Fun They Had. Thank you for watching and keep studying for your exams.